I want to go over how you can get Shootout guide info into the Ultimate Golf Flash calculator. I know Shootout guides are very popular. I used to use them. I don't really use them anymore because now I'm just relying on the calculator. But if you do like to use Shootout guides, I completely understand that. This is a very popular Shootout guide, the Tony Richardson. This is the Tour 10 Shootout guide. It's an old one that I had. It's version 3.1, I think. I'm not sure what version it's on now, but a typical Shootout guide will have info boxes around the wind dial, right? Every different wind direction, you have a spin setting and a elevation and slider setting and curl settings, right in that one info box. You have a setup picture and you have some notes here. He has a head and crosswind note, tailwind note, and one for in winds over 10 miles per hour. This is for Maple Bay Hole 6. So what you need to do is just capture, take a screen capture of all these little bits of information. So I just use the snipping tool in Windows. You can use any screen capture device if you're on Mac or whatever you have. And say new. I just capture this box here. And then I'll say save it. And I'll show you that I've already done it for Maple Bay Hole 6. So I took screen captures of all the little info boxes and the different pieces of information. And even for the setup picture. And let's go to the calculator. And I'm in the hole note sheet. And you can see that I set up Maple Bay Hole 6 here by just importing the images into the cell. Let me set up another hole for you to show how it goes. So I call this Tour T10 test. Let me copy the ID 1 through 8. Copy down here. I'm going to call this test hole. I'll just drag that down there. Let me drag this down there. I uploaded these little pictures of the wind arrow directions into the file section, so you can find it there. If you're setting up a new hole, all you have to do is just control and copy the image down there, which is nice in sheets. It's super fast to copy images in cells. So let's work with hole 1, which would, in this case, is tailwind. So in the spin box, I want to import the image that I clipped or insert it. So insert image, insert the image in cell. Now I have to browse I can just drag it, just drag it in there. So 0 degrees, just drag it, that's faster. Just drag it right inside, and then it drops it in the cell. Yeah. Let me see, and then you can just do for whatever notes. I have the whole picture here. Let me show you how to do it. I'll delete it there. Same thing, insert image in cell. All right, just open up the file explorer or grab the setup image, just drag and drop it in there. Yeah, and it's copied there. And if you want to copy the picture down to all the other holes, you just bring it there. Of course, all the info boxes will be different depending on the wind direction. So let's take a look at the calculator side. So I shrunk down some of the columns so that you can see all the info. So this is what I did for Maple Bay, but let's look at the test hole we did. So we just created that, and you see it's available in the drop-down box as test hole. The hole ID that I inputted 1 through 8, excuse me. And you should order in the way that makes sense to you. I just did it this way. I went around the clock. So 1 is tailwind, 2 is 45 left to right, 3 is 90 left to right, 4 is 135 left to right, 5 is 180, 6 is 135 right to left, 7 is 90 right to left, and 8 is 45 right to left. And it would make sense that for every hole you do, like this one I did for Maple Bay 6, is to keep the order the same. Right? Just for you, you see the wind direction, you just enter the hole ID number. So you go, oh, I see tailwind, hole ID 1. You enter 1, pull it up. Right? So let's go and take a look at Maple Basics. So the flow of it will go. Well, let me just show you the info that you can put in there. So for hole ID 1, which is a tailwind shot, so we got the appropriate spin box in there, spin and min max. His note that if it's over 10, and the specific info for tailwind, move back 3 rings from this position. And let me go through all of them. So that's 1, 2, 45 degree, 90 degree, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can see between tail, right, the setup note changed because this is a tailwind shot, and whereas 5 is headwind, right, then the appropriate note can come up. So it's all at your fingertips. It's fast, it's easy. Oh, I got the wrong one thing. Elevation 7, 8. So the way the flow would go is you're waiting for a shootout hole to come up. One would be one, and then it's Maple Bay hole 6. What is it? Oh, it's 90 degree left to right, and that's it. Oh, then I guess you would have to say, well, let me zero that out. It's 30 degree. Oh, I have 30 degree min already. Min. All right, and of course you leave it at 90 because you're using it as a basic ring calculator. Enter the win, right? And you'll be you're set to go. It's all at your fingertips. So you're waiting again. You go, okay. Oh, look, it's Maple Bay hole 6 again. I don't know, what is it now? It's 4. So 30 min, same thing. So that didn't change. Let's try one more. Let's go. Oh, 6. Still min 30. How about 1, 1? How about 8? Oh, still he does all min 30. Everything is min 30. All right. Pretty easy setup. Maybe easy to remember, what? But the different notes are changing. So I just want to show you what you can do and how it can be very useful in the Ultimate Golf Flash Calculator. It did take about, I don't know if I mentioned it, maybe I did, but it took about 15 to 20 minutes to enter that one sheet. A typical tour, you're going to have 9 shootout holes. So you're looking at a little over 2 hours to enter the whole tour into the calculator. But what's nice is you have all this information now at your fingertips. You call it out super fast, super focused on the information that you need to see. It's saved in the cloud. You can do multiple tours. When different versions come out, it's easy to make that change because you just adjust and change the ones you need. You could change the name of the tour. You could go here and you can call it specifically. You could say, oh, let's call this a T10 test, T10 V 3.1, right? Because this version 3.1. I'm hoping it does. Copy, paste that down, and then you just drag that down, and it'll be automatically changed for you, right? So you can keep different versions in here as well. You have a pile of paper of all your shootout guides, whole note sheet notes saved in the cloud for you, organized, easy to access. So yeah, just wanted to show you. All right, thanks for watching.